Hi, Mariella. How's your film going? How is the process going?
It's good. It's been a long process trying to figure out the dialogue and what we want to say and how to tell our message. But it's been good. We've been doing a lot of teamwork, a lot of division of labor, and it's been good. It's been fun.
That's awesome. And what genre is your film, and do you guys have a title?
We don't have a title yet, now that you say it. Our film is a mockumentary about Zoom classes.
That's such a good idea. And so could you go into maybe more detail about what it's about?
Yeah, so we're doing, our mockumentary is making a mockery out of education through Zoom classes. So basically what we're doing is endorsing like Zoom education, but our arguments for it are not actually endorsing it. And so we're trying to show how Zoom as a platform like works for some people, but it doesn't work for others. So like we're taking into account like learning disabilities or other like social factors that affect people differently through Zoom classes.
Yes. And what was your inspiration for the film and kind of your group?
Yeah, basically just our own experiences with the pandemic and with Zoom. And so like Alicia and I's experience of having to take our first like semester of college from another country without like ever visiting campus. So we took that into account. We're also taking like Alex and Aubrey's like experiences with their like own things with dealing with Zoom and how it has affected them personally. So that's basically it. Like all of us together, like how we've experienced it.
Yes, and you're a first year,
Yeah.
right? Wow. It's just crazy to think that you guys have this, like you guys haven't even had real in-person classes yet.
Mm-hmm.
So, what are your goals for the film?
Our goals, I think, for the film is to actually show like the message that we're thinking, to show that Zoom works for some people, but it really doesn't work for everyone. So yeah, but like other than that, I would say like personal goals would be to actually figure out how we want to like actually make what we're thinking of making. That's like a big challenge to like put what we have in our minds into real stuff. So I think that's like a personal goal of mine. But overall, I would say like to show what we actually want to show and like figure that out.
Yeah. And final question, how has COVID-19 impacted the filming process?
We've met over Zoom over Zoom to discuss the film. So that's been a way that it's impacted it, because for sure we would have done it in person. Also the filming process, like taking into account, like, okay, when are we gonna take our masks off, like if the actors want to and all of that. So I wouldn't say that it's made like a drastic like impact, because we figured that out and we all have experience with Zoom, so like that's been fine. But yeah, it's been weird to figure out like how close do we need to be to each other and like wearing a mask and all of that, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, I hope the project goes well. I'm wishing you luck. Thank you so much for the interview.
Awesome, thank you.